I'm gonna try to. It's January Thursday. Hamza Al Hamsun Al Hamsun Yaum Saba Saba Here Saba Usman Luspa Saba 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 Here Saba Usman Luspa Saba Al Khamsa Al Khamisu Al Khamsa. Tonight is a full moon. They say it's in Leo, the constellation Leo. And most people I know a male and a female that I can think of offhand. And they are very strong, aggressive, go-getters. They go after what they want. So this is a good time. Go after what you want. My son said he wanted a new bike, and he asked me, should he get it? Should he get one? And I told him no, but sometimes I could be selfish. And I told him, don't get one right now. Probably subconsciously thinking he should give me that money. Single mothers of sons, I think we expect them to provide for us. But now is the full moon. This is the time you're supposed to take action, see the fulfillment of things. So if it's something you've been wanting, go ahead and get it now. You know, you got a couple days more or less to take advantage of this time. I don't want to use that word. Most people call it a word that I don't like. But it's portal. a portal. It's like a opening a door where where you can move into something new. You know, so go ahead and get that bike. But I don't know. Let me see if I can get the moon. And there we go. Yeah, you see that? It's beautiful. Maybe get some beach. Yeah, you can see it. Maybe see the waves. That's the beautiful thing about a full moon. It's so bright and it's cloudy, so that makes it even brighter. But I decorated my guitar. I don't know if you can see it. Let me flip the camera. Go ahead and I can't flip I can take a picture while I'm filming, but I can't flip the camera anyway. This is my guitar. I decorated it like I'm from Nashville or Memphis, somewhere in Tennessee. I love music, so I felt like I would charge my crystals, get some of this good lunar energy from the moon. And I've been reading in a paper, not the paper, but I do read the newspaper, but I've been reading what's going on in the world, and it seems like the tides are changing, but the tides are, you see that house right there? These white people came and built houses on the sand, and anybody who's ever read the scriptures knows that's a no. You don't do that. The Native Americans who were here built teepees that are easily movable. They're not planted, on the sand, because the water is taking over the sand. They're always complaining about the receding shoreline, and I see the remnants of the houses that were once there. I see the people who used to live in those houses, because when you buy a $1 million, $10 million, $20 million, $30 million house, you expect your scions, your posterity, your great grandchildren to be able to live in that house. But the ocean got other plans, right? It's like you don't build your house on the sand. Come on, everybody knows that, but that's what these people have done, and they get very territorial. They don't want people walking on their private beach, which is 40 yards of sand. When they purchase their house, they get I don't even want to go into it, but you don't build your house on the sand. The moon is full. The tides are changing. The world is changing. I read about a town that the ocean completely destroyed it. Allah's being very creative with his destruction these days. I haven't read anything in the Bible about the ocean destroying a people. But, he uses his resources, his natural resources. But anyway, I don't want to talk I want to get back to my guitar. I'm gonna post a picture because I took some photos. I got some. I don't know. Remember in Poetic Justice when they went to the liquor store and Jay bought a water gun and I don't know what else, some bubbles or something like that. I do that same thing. When I go shopping, I like to buy something fun. So I bought this New Year's pack that had those noise makers that sound like a kazoo. Remember, I don't know if you were raised Christian, people who went to birthday parties as children, they used to have those things that would sound like a kazoo and you blow in it and this long thing would blow out and and it was more fun than these ones they have now. It's just like a bullhorn or whatever you call it, a megaphone. But I had my little Happy New Year hat on. It should have said Eid Mubarak, but because that's really what I was celebrating. I got my cowbell, and just every now and then when the mood hit, I would just make all these 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Boo! These noise making sounds, and it's like the twin. We in the 20s of this new month, new year, 2021. But I'm just enjoying life, and so I love my cowbell. Even before I went to New Orleans and saw brass band, I like the sound of claves and timbales and cowbells and those percussive sounds. My son and I were talking, and he plays drums. Out of all the instruments, he considers himself a drummer. But right now I'm really into Jamaican stuff. I don't know, I've been Curry and Bob Marley. I learned some reggae chords. I might get to them. I don't want this to be too long because my last video was like 40 minutes and I think I said a little bit too much, but it is what it is. It's all good. Allahu Akbar. Allah is the best knower. Al-Alim. And I kind of want you to see my crystals. I was watching this, I love all types of music, and I was watching this musical, and Jill Scott, I don't know if you know, but she used to be on theater, Broadway. I don't know, you might not want me saying this, Jilly from Philly, but I don't know, she sang Seasons of Love, and so last night I wanted to hear her sing it. She said she was the girl who sang Seasons of Love, but when I went to YouTube, I wanted to watch the whole play, right? So it's written by a white man or whatever, so I struggled through the first few seconds of it and I couldn't stomach it. But let me see, what led me to it was when I was in New Orleans, there was this song I heard on the radio, Joey, and I think about Run, but I want to sing like Joey, 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 Joey. I think about Run, but so much going on, so much. But anyway, I was watching a musical, and it was at the same time being that they recorded it, it was being broadcast live on the radio like they used to do back in the day. But it was on KUSC, and I listened to that station. That's all I've been listening to, right? But It's the radio station for USC, and it's a classical format. And the musical was called, I don't want to say what it was called, but it was a classical, it was opera basically, but they made a big deal over an amethyst. This man in the play had an amethyst tie pin, and I had to rewind it a few times because I love rose quartz. Kinda. Let's see if I can get. I got this big, huge one. You can see it. You can't see the color, but I don't know. Whatever. But I've had a few ones, and I used to have ones in the shape of a heart that said love, but I can't find one now. I did find one in the shape of a heart. I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. But anyway, amethyst. They were talking about an amethyst tie pin, and you know how small tie pins are. This is my amethyst. I got a couple of them, but this is my favorite. It's flat, kind of, but they were talking like it was diamond quality, like up there with diamonds and rubies and emeralds and whatever. But I'm charging my crystals, getting some feminine lunar energy come out. Oh man, look at it now. If I stay out here long enough, you might hear some coyotes howling. I always hear the young ones howling like babies. I'm not big on dogs, but I say when it comes to dogs, I think they should be wild. I don't believe in people keeping dogs as pets, because it comes from the caveman days. I don't like dogs, period. They're like classified with poison animals and the monkey family as far as I'm concerned. If you're gonna get an animal, get a cat or a bird, but I'm really not big on birds. If you're gonna get a bird, don't keep it in a cage. Put a hummingbird feeder outside or a bird house or something. Let them come and go as they please. Put a bowl of milk on your front porch and you'll never have to worry about rodents. Put that type of thing where the animals feel welcome, but they're not trapped. Especially cats, they hunt. They're independent. They take care of themselves. Dogs don't even know how to bury their own waste anymore. You can see. Okay, anyway, that's the moon. It's covered up. That's the ocean. Let's see if we get in focus. There we go. I love the waves as the background for my music. There is an artist who is from here, and most people love him. The anniversary of his death is coming up, and I'm really afraid that he's my son's father. There I go saying too much again, but I don't know. Maybe I might be able to help somebody else. Assalamu alaikum, Shamsun. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum, Qamarun. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum. Qamadu. Shukran. Assalamu alaikum. Qamadu. Shukran. Salama. Last time that I checked, no smut on my name. Last time that I checked, put that in your music in the background somewhere. I guarantee you have a hit. Want to make a hit? Give me a call. That's, I think, a big conundrum for me. It's not too many people who sing and rap. Dana, Lauren, Dante, and me. Let me see who else. Erica, Andre, I don't know. You think it's somebody else? Leave a comment. Post a video. Sheila E. Anybody can rap on one. Good God. Be careful. But yeah, that's it. That's my song. My son teases me. He's like, you out here singing to the sun. I think he's jealous. But I sing to Allah, the creator of the sun, the maker of the sun, the black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the universe. So yeah, now is a good time to be aggressive. Go after what you want. They say, now, do it now. What, up, boy? How you feel? Feeling great. Want to do it to death? What up with you? Oh my God. True indeed. Black and proud. Ain't no time to hesitate at the gate. Do it now. As Mos, Mighty Mos, Dante, the one who sings, but I mean, Umi says that's cool, but he does that, like, what's his name? That black guy who He just ran away. I don't like him because he makes pimp music, and I don't know why guys admire pimps. And I saw Rick Ross and Lamert, the real Freeway Ricky Ross. He tried to act like he wasn't himself, but he had all these guys around him, like he was like giving lessons on how to pimp the system, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And Maxine, please, I mean, I know he was like your project, but I mean, I was trying to get some money out of him for sewing machines so I could teach the girls in the hood how to sew. Feel me? You know, it's like a thin line between working for the people and exploiting the people. We got different types of people in our community. It's sad. I think it was Chris Wallace movie, and he sold some crack to a pregnant lady. I was like, for real? That's why you in jail crying, asking your mama to pray for you. I think LA is the hardest place in the country. Wild Wild West. You know what I mean? New Orleans is hard too. That's where I got my street smarts. Though they got something they call cutthroat. I learned about that the hard way, but I mean, how was you gonna learn about something called cutthroat? You get your throat cut, but you learn. I mean, you live through it. If you live through it, you learn. Not too many people survive getting your throat cut. I guess it depends on how sharp your knife, how big your knife, or whatever. But out here, LA, I don't think we're cutthroat. I don't know. New Orleans is pretty hard, but LA is gangsta. I don't know what the difference is really. I mean, I can't. Okay, if I had to compare who's harder, whoa, maybe I don't want to do that. I probably shouldn't do that. Let me go back to my guitar. I saw the NWA movie when I was in New Orleans. I don't watch movies, but I just happened to be somewhere where they was watching the movie. So, I mean, I was kind of forced to watch it, you know. My Zalgy, and yes, you are still my Zalgy, said it was a must see, you know, and I'm from Compton. You know, I think I grew up with them. I mean, I don't want to, it's not something, you know, the hoes. I got some freaks from the city of Compton, and, you know, that's not something, you know, they make it seem like straight out of Compton is a good thing, but I mean, Michelle A, her movie was called Surviving Compton, and when I saw her in the interview, and I was like, oh my God, this poor child. But, just read Message to the Black Man, and submit to Allah. Scarlet women go to being snow, pure as snow. But I really think I grew up with them because I knew Sugar Bear, Snoopy. I remember, I was little when we moved, and I think my parents moved us to get away from that element, to get us away from that, so I wouldn't be a freak or a hoe or whatever they seem to classify Compton women as. So, but I got memories that are, I think made me hard on the outside. But anyway, I got a lioness in me that had to come out and communicate with this moon while she's in my constellation. Lioness Leona. Yeah. Lioness don't roar. That girl has that song about roaring. And I'm like, ladies, lionesses. The first time I said lioness, like that was a plural. But lionesses, I guess, do not roar. Lions roar. Stallions are males. And this whole society is backwards. I saw something about Kevin the cow. And I'm like, no, Kevin the bull, thank you. America, I'm trying to get out there somewhere, find me a little island with a palm tree. I looked up that movie called Castaway and see what he was talking about. Some devils, I think, no. The messenger said he met a priest and he was trying to apologize. And I think that change is going on now, if Trump didn't do it and his name is Trump, then, it ain't gonna be done. Whatever it was supposed to be, whatever he was supposed to be trumping, he didn't. So, America, I want my 40 acres. Give us our 40 acres and a tractor, it 1865, we were supposed to get it. No, it was 1863, January 1st, 1863, when we were freed. And we were supposed to get something to go for ourselves so we wouldn't have to depend on you anymore. But we didn't get that. So we're still here, and you act like you're trying to fix it, giving us stimulus checks and everything. But that's temporary. It's not going to solve the problem. Give us something so you don't have to keep trying to give us money, because what you're really doing is helping yourself, not us. You're stimulating the economy. That's you. Anyway, I think we getting helped anyway because there's fewer people, you know. Let's keep it real. Allah is cleansing the earth. Allah, Allah, Allah. I need my drum for that. Allah, 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 Allah. My reggae thing, I don't know what it is. Reggae. I'm gonna make me a steel drum set. They bringing back metal cans, y'all. Metal trash cans. I don't know why. I think because plastic is turning out to be not such a great invention. I know George Washington Carver invented it, but I don't know. Everything what goes around comes around, and I think it's time to go back to the natural products from the earth. Keep your water in glass or clay, you know. I'm trying to think of something else. Metals, you know. They make metal thermoses. I don't know. It's probably better than plastic. But I got some copper mugs. Man, I used to have a glass pot that I love, but I think copper is better. People, who are into earthy type things swear by copper. You know, it's conductivity and, you know, the energy, the elements, electrons surrounding it. I've always been into science. It's been my favorite subject. My chemistry teacher in high school was horrible. Mr. Kemper, whatever your name was. Oh man, I wish I went to Fairfax. I didn't really go to Fairfax. You know, I just say that because I feel like I can make my own matrix. But they're lions, and it's like a college campus. I'm probably not supposed to say this, but if you can get your child in Fairfax whenever things go back to normal, if they ever go back to normal, and you can't homeschool, I still say homeschooling is the best, but Fairfax, I saw a video from the 20-year reunion class of 87, and my life would have been completely different. I went to a junior high school that fed into Fairfax, and at the time I had friends who went to another school that my junior high school fed into, which I don't want to mention the name, but I didn't know which one I wanted to go to at the time. You know, now I know Fairfax, Lions, come on, it's like easy. But I ended up not going to either one. And I saw the reunion video, and it's like no unwed mothers. The guys are like investment bankers and with their wives, and they working on a third child. And I'm like, the only thing is, should have been in the daytime where you could bring your children, you know what I mean? But that's it. And they do have those, so I don't know. I guess the nighttime are for the ones that are still single. They can get back with your high school crush. You can have a shot at your high school crush or whatever. Anyway, I think that's what Facebook is for. Anybody out there know how to break me out of Facebook jail? I mean, they was trying to impeach Trump the day before they got sworn in. I'm like, seriously? It's crazy. So I got 8 more days, but if you know how to hack me out of Facebook prison, please. I got a file. I'm filing away. If I can get out a second before my time is out, I'll be happy. And the thing is, Goody Mob, the good go to jail mostly over. You know what? I got so much jazz in me. My son was taking a jazz class, a guitar jazz class, and he was learning Afro Blue by JC. And his teacher was like, you know, Jazz, we gotta put a little something, something on the end when you finish it. So whenever I finish something, it's like Nick Cannon. And I like him too. I wonder what's going on with him. He's so talented. A lot of brothers get knowledge of self, but when it comes to the female, it's a totally different story. It's like we are the litmus test to see if you really have knowledge of self. Because if you're talking black power, but you gay, you're not with a black woman, you don't have knowledge of self. So stop saying that. Okay, I think I'm going to end it right there. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.